But influence cuts both ways. When you become the spokesperson, you also become the lightning rod. And when the project collapses, people expect clarity, not vagueness, not half answers, not disappearing messages. The shutdown video leaned heavily on emotion, personal struggles, and a mysterious legal letter that conveniently couldn't be shown.
I'm back from a 5-week-long vacation, and I'm sick, as you can tell, and while I was gone, I had some stuff stolen from me, so apologies for delaying this video right here, but yesterday I had to spend the whole day just like documenting stuff and talking to the housing agency and yada yada.
House break-in. You could have shown a redacted copy of a police report, but emotion isn't evidence, and a letter nobody can see isn't transparency. And you definitely don't build a roadmap like that while using cut content. A moderator publicly said they temporarily disabled the Ko-fi in order to focus pushing it out faster. It wasn't really because of Take-Two. Then replied to a standard user, "Yeah, a lot of people seemed disappointed with that decision. I wonder fucking why." Cut content? Oh yeah, don't address that. Meanwhile, saying with all the confidence in the world, "But we figured that would be the best route." And yet the community was allowed, even encouraged, to blame Take-Two Interactive, to point fingers at the publisher, to spread the narrative that Take-Two shut the project down. Does that make sense? No, not even slightly. If they themselves removed the page, then why let the community blame Take-Two and your staff fucking well clueless on whose bullshit story is whose? Why let misinformation spread, yet say news outlets are misleading? Why let the narrative shift away from the real issue? Shame people don't have a brain cell to understand that literally the release trailer gave you the biggest red flag. Cut content? Beta content? You're sitting on cut content, monetizing hype, dangling a half-baked AI-looking roadmap like a carrot, and then acting shocked that people were disappointed? What the actual fuck did you think was going to happen? You can't tease exclusive content, open a Ko-fi, push memberships, and then pretend it's all innocent when the heat shows up. Why let your own staff be so fucking clueless they're contradicting each other every 5 minutes? Why let misinformation spread like wildfire, then turn around and say news outlets are misleading? Oh, the fucking irony. Ironic, I know. You let the narrative drift so far off course, it's practically in another fucking time zone. And then there's the staff. Holy hell, the staff. Blaming people left and right, getting all arsey in public, snapping at users like it's a full-time sport. These aren't private DMs. These aren't hidden channels.
This is fucking bullshit, okay? These fucking assholes, these fucking assholes! The fuck is their problem, man?
You've got staff members contradicting each other every 5 minutes. One says Ko-fi was disabled because of Take-Two. Another says it was disabled to focus on development. Another says it was temporary. Another says it was permanent. And the rest? They just get pissy with the community for even noticing. Like seriously, you're running a project with thousands of eyes on it, and your staff are out here acting like they're moderating a Minecraft server in 2012.
And that brings us to the end of this expanded breakdown. The hype, the monetization, the influencer amplification, the contradictions, the missing receipts, the disappearing infrastructure, the 1-month collapse, and the silence that followed.
When multiple supporters are publicly saying they never received one. Saying "we offered" isn't the same as "everyone was refunded." Then there's the emotional victory lap. We brought people together, we made smiles, we sparked interest, we revived Bully.
I think the most disappointing part about all of this is the fact that despite the fact that we brought all these people together, we had a blast, we created all these fond memories, and There was like a spark happening in the community. There was like new interest in this IP bully.
Cool. That part can be true and still not excuse the lack of clarity, shifting narratives, or disappearing announcements. Nostalgia doesn't replace accountability. You also float the bully like a conspiracy breadcrumb, then immediately back out with, "I can't definitively say." So why bring it up at all? It adds drama without adding information, a recurring theme in this video. The livestream announcement at the end feels like damage control, not openness. Especially when comments are being deleted, announcements quietly disappear, and moderators are left enforcing rules instead of answering basic questions. And let's talk about the audience reaction, because watching people glaze this video like it's gospel is wild. You'd think transparency just dropped, when in reality we got a 2 shilling explanation stitched into a one-piece suit, except we only received loose fabric, not the actual suit. Final thought. If Bully Online truly went as far as it possibly could, then the least that journey deserves is straight answers, not contradictions wrapped in legal disclaimers and vibes. Right now, the legacy isn't confusion because people are speculating. It's confusion because the story keeps changing depending on which part you're talking about. You didn't kill the project, but this video didn't save your credibility either.